And we are back. We are here, ready to bring you hot, ready, fresh to eat at your door, Untitled Goose Game. Give it up for my friend and yours, Tasselfoot. What's going on, Tass?
Yo, CJ, thank you for that intro. We are here for some hot goose action. We might as well just kick it off, right? Are we good to do that? I don't,
Yeah,
I
count us
don't,
down.
I don't like wasting any time around these parts. We got stuff to do. We got runs to finish. Sure. All right, so we will count it down. This is reverse area order. We'll count it down from 5. Does that work, CJ?
Sure thing.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. So this is Untitled Goose Game. It was released about a year and a half ago by House. It was a little bit of a hit meme sensation. If you're not familiar with it, or if you've only heard about it a little bit, the goal is to go through a whole bunch of areas, 4 to be precise, and then a final area we're going to steal a bell and come back home. However, this is reverse area order. We're going to do everything a little bit backwards, because this game has a couple glitches in it, as you just saw. Walls are pretty much suggestions in this game. Some are easier than others. That opening gate, that one's pretty easy. This one, to get into the pub, much harder. It likes to do that. Can we get in? Hey, second try. That's actually really, really good. So this is the pub. This is the final area of the game. This category, reverse area order, requires completing all of the final tasks in their opposite order. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to complete all of these final tasks. I got some cool stuff. This route changed about 2 months ago. It's not the most run category of Goose Game, but route changes are always cool. So this is also very hard, again, because the game's devs didn't want you to interact and clip through this barrier, so it's thicker than other barriers, but we're trying to clip this pint glass out here if it wants to go there. Oh, no, it was so close. It was there. I just had to release it sooner. There we go. All right, we clipped the pint glass out because that's one of our tasks. Each area has like 6 or 7 tasks, which if you complete all but one of them, it will then trigger a final task. You complete the final task and it opens up the pathway to the next area. We still need to do all of those final tasks. Again, we're just doing them in opposite order. So right now we have 1 task remaining before the final task will trigger. We have to grab that toy boat. In order to do that, we have to fill up the water. That takes 20 seconds. So we're just going to do a big ol' loop-de-loop here with our friend, the pub lady. She is 1 part linebacker, 1 part Terminator. She does not give up. But, you know, we just make a little circuit, pretend like we're doing some NASCAR. Grab, hold for 3 seconds, and turn the water off. Because otherwise, all of the NPCs have a whole bunch of different prioritizations. That water is incredibly high priority for her. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So in a lot of cases, what I try to do is bump into her when she's doing like a frumpy ending animation. However, she was too far away from me, so I wasn't able to do that in time. And because I wasn't able to bump into her, which messes with her prioritization as well, she went off to grab that item that she had dropped when I came in, and so rudely stole the pint glass from her. So she's going off to do her final task, but we have Vinny here. We named a bunch of the NPCs. None of the NPCs have names in-game. So the pub lady, she has to go and remove the tomato stuff, and then Vinny has to get a bucket dropped on his head. And he becomes a little bit of a tomato anus. Shoutouts. So there we go. We have completed the first area, aka the last area, and we can reset right there when he gets his butt vet, and it'll trigger right there. You can hear it. You heard it trigger. You didn't see it because we were resetting. So what actually works really well for this category is the fact that the devs changed a behavior. So when this game, there's no collision right there in that spot, so you can just clip right in. This is the guard in the first area of the game. We're not actually doing this. He's in a really bad spot, but I want to steal this tulip. I'm going to use the tulip. It's a little bit of a detour, but it actually saves time overall and will make the back garden much easier. Anyway, what I was saying is, when this game first came out, if you were in an area and reset, it would put you back in that same area, which makes sense. However, the devs understood how broken their game was, and they changed it shortly after release. So when you reset, it puts you back to the start of the last area the furthest area that you have actually completed. So since we have not completed the garden, when we reset, it put us back outside the garden. So that's very useful for this category. Otherwise, we were basically soft locked. Not actually soft locked, but it would have been taken a lot more effort to actually get back out of. Can you please get in? What am I stuck on? That was so weird. I missed this cycle, so we're gonna wait. Go back to your newspaper, sir. This is Roger. We're going to give him this tulip. So not only is it an item that is going to be useful for one of our tasks here, but it also will distract him so we can grab this newspaper for him. Now, we don't actually have to grab that newspaper from him. However, it does significantly help grabbing that newspaper because his newspaper cycle is incredibly long, and we don't want him on the newspaper cycle for 2 other tasks. We want him on his teacup cycle, which is the other thing he can be on. So that's Tina. She is the messy neighbor to Roger's tidy neighbor, which is what the game calls them. We did not want Tina to close that, but unfortunately we got some bad RNG. Also, the issue I had there with the cycle didn't help. We need Tina to do this bust here before Roger goes for his tea, but she's taken her sweet time. Oh my dear lord, she's taken her sweet time. We are not going to get this. We're gonna try it. Hey, it works. That was scary, but it worked. This is interesting. This is fine. I'm making things up as we go right now. No idea what I'm doing. Basically my first time playing this game. So because she closed this, I need the sock later. The sock is a magic item in Goose Game. Can we... There we go. I need it on the other side, though. So, because we're going to use it later. In the meantime, we have to become very pretty. There we go. We are a pretty goose. If this is my first time you've played it 1,000... I know you've played it more than once, CC. That I do know. You've done some co-op speedruns of this game with CJ.
This is true. This is true.
I'm waiting for more from you guys.
You know, times is tough.
So we're finishing up here. We finished one task right there, make him go barefoot. We're gonna finish another to break the vase, and that is going to be enough to trigger stuff. However, Tina over here is holding those shears. That's bad. If I open the gate right now when she's holding the shears, she'll drop them, and then she will forget about them later on. It's actually some just really weird AI. The AI is incredibly jank in this game. I need this sock not here because otherwise I won't be able to move this planter. The sock will block the planter. As I said, magic sock. It does many things. But as soon as this is done, we are going to seal this sock. We've completed the back garden, and we're just going to clip out. Because magic sock. Now, this is the hardest trick, in my opinion, in all of Goose Game right here. So, I'm going to need some quiet from everyone while we do this. This is how we get into High Street. We use the magic sock. There is a... Nope. Specifically, we need the tip of the sock, not the base of the sock. For whatever reason, the tip of the sock, magic clipping tool, works everywhere. So we kind of just throw ourselves... Nope, not the base. Into this thing. This is what makes this run one of the things, but definitely the biggest thing. The hardest run of any category in Goose Game. Oh, it was so close. Why didn't you work, game? Why didn't you work? This can work like 7th try, or it can work like 200th try. Instead, we just keep throwing ourselves here. If you have any donations or anything, CJ, or anything you want to shout out while we do this. It's a good time.
As a matter of fact, we have a donation. We have a $50 donation from Anonymous. It says, honk a little dance, honk a little love, get honked tonight.
I can get behind that. Do you want to do that in a song rendition though for us, CJ?
Sure. Honk a little dance, honk a little love, get honked tonight. There you go.
Sorry, I had to take a slight detour there to do some honks in time with your singing.
I agree.
Don't
No, that was totally worth it.
Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere for a while because, you know, this trick is so incredibly jank. There's a reason this estimate is very high, and this is it. Go. No.
It's because the sock.
The sock just, it sometimes works. It does. I promise. Sometimes it works. You know, we might be here. You guys stalled for time to get the marathon back on track. Don't worry, I'm here to ruin that for you. just with the sock, we're gonna be here for like the next 20 minutes at least. I hope you're
guys.
prepared.
Let's get some bless RNGs in the chat. Come on, sock.
I mean, to be fair, this is already like longer than it normally takes, but you know that's how marathons go. Come on, I've gotten it like 3 times, and it just hasn't worked. It just hasn't. Sock, please. And it keeps grabbing the base. We don't want to grab the base. Only the tip. It was not sexual at all. I promise. We're just talking about a sock. Oh my goodness. Dude, sock, please. I hope you guys are entertained by this, because I'm not. Maybe? Alright, we're stuck now. Whoa! Alright, that worked.
Did it work?
It worked. I was very risky. I could have lost the sock. Instead, we got through.
Alright.
If I lost the sock, I would have had to have gone back to back garden and gotten the other sock. I don't know what we would have done if I'd lost both of them, but, you know, we didn't. We're good. So now we have to do High Street. No, you go in your hole, Timmy. Get in your hole. Thank you. We're into High Street. This is the easy part of the run now. We're done. We've had our fun. Thank you, Anonymous, for the $50 worth of honks. What? Excuse me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you just... Your broom is magic. That wasn't supposed to do that. So we dropped the tomato right there to stall her on the right side. She takes priority over little Timmy. And so if I don't stall her, she likes to go back to the left side. And she will just push him completely out of the... Excuse me, boy. Excuse me, I needed your glasses, and you rudely stood up before I was able to get them from you. That was not nice at all. Please, take these. Those are better. They're a stronger prescription. It's cool. So we have one thing left here. We need him to buy back his plane that we went and put in the shop. So kind of just wait. So all right. This is the thing that's happening. Yeah, so she already finished the tomato because I took so long with him and the glasses. But she made it work. It's fine. She's in the general area. She only just kind of rubbed up against his shoulder there. But so yeah, just kind of like we don't have anything else that we can do here. We kind of just wait around. A bit like the toy boat. We just have some time where we wait, do a little circles, and as soon as the little bubbles over their head disappears, we can honk. By honking there, it gets her to cancel her animation. So again, just like the other NPCs, they have animations going into their final task. They get upset and they stomp. But by honking, we cancel it out. Three knocks, and we can reset. Right there, it triggered. And so now we have completed the second, third, and fourth areas of the game. We're going to now do the first one. What is our RNG? Hey, holy crap, we got great RNG. We got some wet Willy right here. This is Groundskeeper Willy. The reason we call him that is obviously from The Simpsons, and it's because he is Scottish. We know he's Scottish, even though we are in a quaint English village, because of his radio. His radio, when you pick it up, will play some wonderful Scottish beats. Those would be some bagpipes. Alright, let's see if the hat works. The magic hat spot. Nope, does not work. Okay, it did work. So, for whatever reason, I don't have an explanation for this, but so basically you want him to just stop right there. And when you drop the hat, if you drop the hat in the correct spot, he will stop. You can grab the rake and just run it right past him. And that works in every category like 80-85% of the time. However, in this category, it almost never works. I'd say it works like 15 to 20% of the time. I have no idea why that is. I can only surmise that it's because we're resetting. I don't know why resetting and coming into the garden would make a difference with this trick, but all I know is that the data leads me to believe that something's happening. I'm hungry. I have a sandwich. So we honked. We're done with the garden. I do have the sandwich for a reason, I promise. Not just because it's cool. That was a gold split, by the way. That's cool. I like gold.
Ooh.
That was a 2-second gold split right there. Don't worry, we're 3.5 minutes behind my PB. Because I don't know if you guys knew this. We were at that sock clip for a while. That's what we use the sandwich for, though. We use that to clip through the gate. It's pretty cool. You don't see that in any other run of Goose Game. But the sandwich actually works pretty well to clip too. So this is the model village. This is the final area of the game. It is still the final area of the... Little Timmy, please. It is still the final area of the game, even in this category. And we're not going to do casual strats like breaking down the castle. That was not what I wanted. We're going to climb up the wall instead. What is happening? Blah! All right, that was yeah, that was intended exactly how they drew it up. Cool. So we got one thing left to do here before we return our bell home, and then I will be done with you fine folks for this evening. But make sure you get your donations in. Make sure you support great causes. Save the children, save the frames, and save the CJ. That was it. We just did the last clip, you know, because walls are optional in this game. Oh yeah, honks. We gotta do lots of honks here at the end.
It's like a honk coming.
It is our honk coming. I hope that you'll do your song again. That's our senior class song for the honk coming. And time.
There you go. Time.
So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this very interesting and unique category of Goose Game. There are much more normal categories that people speedrun. If you're interested in speedrunning Goose Game, there is a 2-minute long any percent category, up to a 30-minute long 100% category, or even a 5-hour long all items category if you're a real masochist.
Yeah, or you could do 1,000% like you so often do.
Yeah, not anymore. I'm done with that one. Not anymore. Unless someone beats my time. So, I hope everyone has enjoyed. This has been Goose Game Reverse Area Order. As I was saying, if you're interested in Goose speedrunning, please join the Discord or, like, hit me up, and I'm happy to talk with you about the honking, the honk coming, whatever it may be. We'll have a wonderful time.
All right. Thank you so much, Tass. It's been an honor and a privilege as always. Stay tuned. Stay tuned to that dial. We'll be right back, everybody.
Thanks. Honk.